Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie if you are new here. Today we're going to talk about all things jewellery, one of my favourite topics to talk about on this channel, and I'd like to review a new jewellery brand to me actually. The brand is called Linjer. They are a female-founded, sustainable jewellery company focusing on minimal, timeless, very wearable pieces. The name Linjer actually comes from the Norwegian word for lines, and that, as I said, is really represented in their design and their aesthetic. So everything is very minimal, it's very elegant, quite dainty and simple. You can dress these pieces up, you can dress them down and wear them day to day, which is what I usually like to do. And the quality as well of the materials that they use means these pieces are going to last for years and years and years to come. I have a few pieces to show you, but do go and have a look on their website because they have so many gorgeous pieces to choose from. If you're into your silver, they have a really wide range of silver pieces, which I absolutely love because I feel like silver gets neglected sometimes, but I do think it's coming back around, it's coming back into fashion, and I'm all here for it. I think it looks beautiful and really fresh and bright. They do also have lots of gold vermeil as well, which I love. It's probably my favourite. And if you've really got the budget for it, they also have some really special solid gold pieces as well. So there's something for everyone, for every price point, every budget, and I really like that about them. They're focusing in on all of these timeless designs, but they're offering it in different metals and different options for different tastes. Now, as they really do focus on these kind of everyday staples, quite minimal pieces, I wanted to show you some that I would personally wear every single day, things that are not too fussy but still make a little bit of a statement. And the first are these hoops that I have in. Now, believe it or not, I don't own any plain, simple, kind of medium-sized hoops like this. It was something that was missing from my jewelry collection. I have quite a lot of jewelry now, some really statement pieces and some really minimal pieces, but yeah, I didn't have any just plain everyday hoops, and I feel like they are really an essential when you're building a small curated jewelry collection. I'm much more into a hoop than I am a stud, I think, because I like to wear my hair down most of the time. A stud can sometimes just get lost and you don't really see it, whereas a hoop is still really simple and elegant and everyday, but it just adds a little bit more of an oomph. And I really like the way that these hoops stand out against my hair and my skin tone. One of the reasons that I haven't owned a hoop like this up until now is because I'm really picky when it comes to jewelry, and I've struggled to find the perfect size hoop, the perfect shade of gold, and the perfect style as well. And these, finally, when I saw them, I was like, yep, these tick all of my boxes, and I'll tell you why. Firstly, the size. I think they are absolutely perfect for every day. They're not too small that they just kind of fade away and you don't notice them, but they're not too large that they look a bit too much for every day. They're just the perfect medium size. I also like that they're slightly chunkier than a really thin hoop. Again, I prefer a bit of a chunkier hoop than a very thin, very dainty hoop, particularly if you are just wearing them on their own as a statement and maybe having minimal jewelry otherwise. The second thing I love about them is the shade of gold. I think it really pops, as I said, against my skin tone and my hair colour. They are a very shiny gold as opposed to a matte gold, so that's something to bear in mind. It depends what you're looking for, but I love this mirrored gold. It's very shiny, as I said. It really catches the light and the sun. These are going to look beautiful in summer with a simple outfit, just like a white shirt, or even in spring, winter with something like this navy jumper that I have on now. I think the navy and the gold is a gorgeous combination. They're a gold vermeil, which is thicker than a gold plating and lasts a lot longer, but these are actually a much thicker gold vermeil than many other competitor brands. So their gold vermeil plating is 2.5 to 3 microns thick, which is about 5 times thicker than your average gold plating. So you know these are going to last. They're not going to tarnish, they're not going to scratch or damage, they're going to be really hard wearing, which I think is really important when you are investing in pieces that you are going to wear day in, day out, because you don't want them to last 6 months and then have to replace them. The final thing I love about these hoops and what really sold them to me is they are so weightless. They don't drag my ears down at all. I don't even notice that I'm wearing them, and that is something I really struggle with hoops as well. All of the ones I've tried on in the past, especially chunkier styles like this rather than very dainty styles. I've just felt them weighing down my ears, and I really don't want my earlobes to sag at all or to stretch, and these are definitely not going to do that because they are so lightweight. You don't even feel that they're on, and you can see that they're not dragging my earlobes down at all. So that's another big pro for me. I should mention that all of their gold vermeil is on a sterling silver base. So they're not brass gold plated like some cheaper brands. These are proper sterling silver with the 22 karat gold vermeil. So they're not going to irritate your skin. If you are quite sensitive, I know I am, if I wear cheaper jewelry, I tend to come out in kind of an irritation. These are not going to do that at all. Obviously, I only just received them, so I will keep you updated on how they wear, and I'll be honest in how they wear as well. I will probably do an update on my Instagram or on my shorts in a few months just to check in with how they're wearing. But I really am expecting, from the quality of the materials used, for them to last for many years. Their gold and sterling silver is all recycled as well, which I love. I love that no new gold or silver has been used in the production of these, so they are much more sustainable. And if you do buy any of their diamond pieces, which are really gorgeous and special, all of the diamonds that they use are lab grown. If you don't know much about diamonds and the diamond industry, then I really would encourage you to read up on it, because it can be really detrimental to the environment, to humanity. There are lots of human rights issues around the mining of natural diamonds, so I always prefer to go for lab grown diamonds when I'm buying diamond jewelry. Okay, so the second item I have to show you, I fell in love with these hoops so much when I put them on that I decided to add the exact same pair in the silver as well. So I'm going to change up my jewelry and show you what these look like. Okay, so these are exactly the same chunky hoops but in the silver, and I'm obsessed with these as well. I love them. They're exactly the same, perfect size, perfect style, perfect weight, and yeah, I love the silver. I actually think silver might suit me a little bit more than gold, but I love both, and I love the ability to have two different pairs depending on what kind of mood I'm in and also what other jewelry I'm wearing as well. So the sterling silver is all recycled, as I said, and they're also plated with rhodium, which is a high value metal that enhances their shininess and the look of them and increases their durability as well. While I'm wearing all of my silver, I thought I would show you the final item that I have to show you, and that is this really simple dainty silver ring. So this is also the recycled sterling silver, and it's in this beautiful woven design. I love how simple and thin this is. I don't have many really thin rings. I have more statement rings and thicker ones, but I love how simple this is. It pairs really beautifully with all of my other jewelry, and it's a great stacker ring. It's one that's really good to have. I got it in quite a versatile size actually, so I can wear it on any of my three sort of middle fingers. I can actually also wear it on my thumb, so it's really nice. You can put it in on different fingers and get slightly different looks. And yeah, I love that they do so many of these simple stacker rings. They're also really affordable, particularly for the high quality materials used, so you can get a few of them and play around with different ring stacks, which I really like to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these pieces. I think next up on my Linjer wish list are definitely these earrings. I think these are absolutely beautiful, both in the silver and the gold. I can't even decide which ones I like most. I love some of their pearl jewelry as well. Thank you very much to Linjer for sponsoring this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave a link to their website down below, and I will also leave the details of the pieces that I chose in case you're interested in the same ones. Let me know what you think of their pieces, which items would be on your Linjer wish list. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.